What's up, y'all? It's popping into D. About to react to this Jamari vet. It's titled He Can't Stop Lying. And there's Jake and Logie in the thumbnail. What are they lying about now? What's going on? Let's watch.
So Jake and Logan Paul are two of the most famous and polarizing brothers on earth. But there's never exactly been that traditional brotherly love there between them. It's not like there's an overwhelming sense that either actually wants to see the other succeed. And I would argue that they look at each other much more as competition than they do as brothers. From making diss songs to stealing girlfriends to competing for online fame and completely throwing each other under the bus several times. It's definitely been a turbulent ride for these guys' relationship, to say the least. Hell, when you feel on top of the world and you've just won your match and your brother is lurking around in the background like this, all because he was salty that he couldn't promote his own product at your event, that's never a good thing. Now, I've always felt that Logan was much more self-involved than Jake, and I could definitely see him backstabbing someone else to make himself look good in the process at any point, just like he did with his longtime friend George. To me, the only thing Logan is really loyal to is furthering his career, building his net worth, and making himself look as best as he can in the eyes of the public. And recently, Logan had some words about Jake's next fight during a podcast with Jake's biggest enemy, KSI, that only confirms he is not supportive of his own flesh and blood. Now, in this first clip, Logan and KSI were given their initial reaction to the announcement of this Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. And this is where they not only trash Jake for fighting Mike Tyson, but Logan also claims that he was offered this fight before Jake, and it's like, oh yeah, I turned that thing down.
For both Mike and Jake, the bag. Like, at what point you can't? I don't know if you can say no. I said no to fighting Mike Tyson.
I'd say no.
I was offered it.
You was offered?
Yeah, I was offered it.
I'm calling big time cap on that. Like, everyone already saw how his fight with Floyd Mayweather went. It was just beyond boring. It seemed like at one point he actually accidentally knocked Logan out and had to hold up his body.
Yeah. It was just like a, oh, this could be a real fight. Because I've been asked before. I'm sure you have too. Do you think you could beat Mike Tyson? And my answer was and will be yes.
Well, yeah,
I just think he's too old, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, God. The thing is, he'd be great for a round.
And it's just hilarious to me that Logan really thinks that he could beat Mike Tyson when he couldn't even finish off Dylan Dennis. I mean, the guy was standing there in the corner, straight up letting Logan unleash on his face. Pause. And Logan could still not get the knockout. I mean, it was ridiculous. Like, I don't know if he was scared of the counter punch or what, but the only thing that Dylan was countering with that day was his pelvis and his crotch. As a matter of fact, at one point, I think he even offered to suck him off during the event. Now, it just so happened that after this clip came out and went viral, Jake was sitting down on Aiden Ross's stream and he could immediately reply. And here's where he essentially calls Logan a big fat liar, a big fat clout chaser.
Logan said he was offered to fight Mike Tyson and he declined.
Yeah, which is also not true.
Oh, so Logan was not offered to fight Mike Tyson?
No.
Oh.
Because we're the ones that brought the deal to Mike Tyson.
Gotcha.
So I don't know why he would say that. Like, me and most of the other promotions and my partner, Nikisa, struck a deal with Netflix and then went to other fighters to try to get them involved. And it started with, like, Tommy Fury. And then we went to Mike Tyson, and after, like, months of talking, got him to be down to fight.
And so he's essentially saying that Logan could not have been offered this opportunity because it wasn't Mike shopping the fight around. Jake's the one that had to approach Mike for months and months and months, pestering him, because it's not like Mike is the one who's out here looking for a fight. But if he is going to be offered one and he thinks he could put on an entertaining match and obviously make a quick buck while he does so, I mean, why not?
So Mike Tyson wasn't offering people deals, so I don't know what he's talking about.
So why did Logan say that then? You think it's just because, like you said, he's around KSI? Or do you think
I don't know. I really don't know.
And you see, that's the difference between Jake and Logan. Like, obviously, Jake could have just said, well, he said it because he's a big fat liar, that he only lives to appease people on the internet in his audience and try to make himself look as cool as possible. He could have said, well, because Logan's ego is out of control. But he doesn't take that moment to diss his own brother like Logan definitely would. And look, guys, I'm not saying that the people being critical of Jake Paul's next opponent being so old are wrong. I'm just saying, when it comes to your brother, or to me, really anyone in your family, at least from a public perspective, the very least you could do is always support their endeavors. And here they continue to make fun of the fight.
I mean, bro, when you're laying on the deathbed, to be able to say, yo, I went toe to toe with Mike Tyson, bro. Like, there's not many people that can say that. So
as long as you go toe to toe, dude.
Toe to wheelchair, whatever. If they got a wheel Mike in, bro, I'm just saying, it's just dope. So I like it. And my question to you,
well, I mean, what's next though?
No, my question.
Who's he gonna fight next?
Someone older. Someone older. Yeah, someone older.
He's gonna dig him up.
Nah, that was a little bit disrespectful right there. But I get the point he's trying to make. Like, here I actually have no problems with the comments from KSI. Him and Jake obviously have their own problems. And if he wants to talk shit to him in this way, I guess fair game, whatever. But something just rubs me the wrong way about Logan being like, oh, you know, I was offered that fight, had to turn it down, so they just gave it to the little brother. Like, even if that was true, only an absolute egomaniac who is scared that his brother is starting to overshadow him would make it a point to make that type of comment. And here Jake continues to respond to the comment, and I do think that in this clip he sheds light on who his brother kind of actually is.
My brother and I's relationship sometimes has to be like aired out, but it seems as if the court of public opinion is the only thing that like steers him in the right direction.
So he's essentially saying that all Logan cares about is his reputation and how people from the outside looking in perceive him.
We were the ones that brought the Netflix deal to Tyson. So Tyson was never in the market offering people the fights for anyone to turn down. So yes, it is weird to go online and lie. I am always having to defend myself and be undermined and be like little broed. And then I have to just not allow it to happen. Why is my own brother, trying to make me look like the second option for Tyson? Like, oh yeah, I turned down that deal. No, you didn't. That's a complete lie. Like, and why are you fabricating lies?
It's the big brother syndrome.
I mean, yeah, to me, Jake has his faults, but I just think Logan's the type of guy that cares about nobody but himself.
I'm gonna fight Mike Tyson on Netflix.
Yeah. He's secretly in the back of his head just mad as fuck.
You said yourself you've never won a fight, and you're going to beat Mike Tyson, maybe the biggest knockout artist of our era.
Yeah.
Even he doesn't believe that he could have done it, and that was back in 2021. Either way, Mike's ready for the fight.
Sign the contract, big boy. Come on, sign the contract.
He's appeared in some new training footage, and the man's looking pretty good.
It's day one. The fun just begun. Day two, we're getting ready for you.
Fuck no, man.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's still fast and has a lot of power. Oh no.
Oh man. That trainer's going through hell back there, man. I mean, I just hope that Mike has the stamina. I mean, obviously I'm going for him. I want to see the knockout. As Jake's going to the ground, I want to see him saying, subscribe to that bitch. And people are already predicting that this is how the match is going to go.
Iron Mike Tyson has graced the octagon. Tyson is ready to fight.
I have to think this is going the distance, and he's dead. My mistake.
I mean, that would be pretty awesome. But I want to know what you...
Yeah, Logie ain't shit. I've already talked about their relationship and the dynamic that they have in a previous video. I forgot what it was called, but they had a little back and forth or whatever, and I was on Jake's side in that video. Whatever it was. It was about. I don't recall the details, but some little brother drama they had, and I remember feeling like Logie was not being a supportive brother. Like, he wasn't being a good brother at all. Like, he seems to want to shade Jake at every turn, you know? Like, he does want to look like the better brother, like the more successful one, the smarter one, or whatever. Like, it does seem like there's constant competition between them. So, anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next time. Bye!